guys have your eyes on the guard matchup. There's a lot of talent in the backcourt.
And I think that's something we could say for most of the games that we cover. There's just so many skilled guards in this league.
Yeah, we're definitely spoiled in that regard. There's no shortage of premier guard play here in the W.
Now here's Boston. Pass to Mitchell. Yes, great play by Aaliyah Boston to set it up.
And that's pretty much an unguardable move from Mitchell. So skilled and composed with the ball in her hands.
Now Ionescu. Screen by Stewart. And Sabrina Ionescu, good for three.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Mitchell. Boston sets a screen. Out to the wing. Back to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Ionescu outside. Pass to Buckets. Puts up a three. Her first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Here's Boston. And we're just about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Oh! And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and she'll go to the line.
At the line for the away team, Kelsey Mitchell. One shot.
Well, what's great about Kelsey Mitchell's offensive game is her ability to score from multiple levels. It means the defense never gets a break from guarding her.
Now here is Ionescu. Shoots over Harris. The 19-footer is on the money.
Hard to stop, guys. She poses a ton of matchup problems for any opponent.
In the offseason, the Fever were aggressive in pursuing veterans.
Well, the Fever, they like their core, and they want to win now. They signed a bunch of veterans, including Sophie Cunningham, and this is a team that wants to win now. They're sick of losing in Indiana.
Boston. And 2 free throws coming up as she misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. And that's on Jones.
Just a crafty move by Boston. Gets the defender in the air and draws contact.
And she makes the first.
Well, you talk about Aaliyah Boston. Yes, obviously she's an incredible player, but off the floor, she is someone you really want in your locker room, a great teammate everybody loves playing with.
She hits both from the stripe. Now about 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Jones outside. Pass to Ionescu. And that's good. Off the glass that time.
That's not fair. I mean, Ionescu has so much skill off the bounce and the ability to put the ball in the bucket.
Here in the first, with just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Boston sets a screen. The three-pointer, no good. And so it's New York with it. Ionescu outside. Pass to Phoebish. Left wing. Outside Stewart to the right side. Buckets. Buries it from three-point range.
You see the vision from Stewart there. That's something that every coach in the league would appreciate.
Outside Billings. Boston. Pass to Mitchell. Rejected by Jonquel Jones.
An intimidating shot block blocker. Jones has sound defensive positioning and plays alert basketball.
And in the crowd for this Liberty game, a happy Mikal Bridges on hand.
Oh, a big Liberty fan himself. Mikal loves what he's seeing tonight. Wants to see more of the same from New York.
The Fever trailing. Boston outside. Pass to Mitchell. Buckets with the steal. And here's the fast break. And the basket by Ionescu.
With great size for a point, Ionescu could just bounce off contact.
Boston outside. Billings on the wing. Now Hull. And here's Boston. Looking to end the run. Sabrina Ionescu with the rebound. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Fires for three. And it's Billings with the rebound. And here's Indiana. It's a 5-point game. Boston. Pass to Mitchell. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot two. One thing a lot of WNBA fans talk about is how sharp the defense is in this league.
And I think that illustrates what a strong team mentality there is across the board. Individual stats really come second. Titles and team accolades, those come first.
And we see it in the passing, too. You're not going to find better assist work than you do in the WNBA.
And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. New York leading. Here's Lainey Hamilton. Jones. She's guarded by Boston. Pass to Phoebish. Lainey Hamilton. Takes the three. Good. First shot, first basket.
They've got to be careful not to give a shooter of her caliber open looks like that, because 1 or 2 of those are all it takes to really get her going.
Now here's Mitchell. She has 7. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Phoebish. She's covered by Mitchell. Pass to Ionescu. Shoots the three. That one is good. She has missed only 1 of her 6 shots from the floor.
Zero hesitation on Ionescu's shots. She's pretty much got it all picked out so that once she gets the ball, she's automatic.
Now here's Harris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Mitchell, shot's good.
Kelsey Mitchell.
And so it's New York with it. They lead by 7. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. But they'll get another chance. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession, so we'll have a jump ball. Here's Boston. Makes it off the glass.
And it's the ability of Boston to score inside that makes her so dangerous.
Pass to Stewart. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Used her strength to get in the post without much fight from the D.
They need to do a better job next time and muscle up on her. I mean, that's just too easy.
Now here's Harris. Mitchell, and Hamilton covering. And Kelsey Mitchell hits from deep.
And Mitchell's ability to space the floor is so valuable to this offense.
The main role of Monique Billings on this team is to rebound.
When you look at the advanced numbers for basketball nerds like me, rebounding percentage specifically, Monique Billings is one of the best in league history.
Here's Harris. looking for her first basket still in this one. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Very close call there on the illegal screen.
I go along with it. You know, to me, it didn't really look like her feet were set.
On offense, here the Liberty. A 4-point game. Screen by Stewart. Ionescu has it. She's against Johnson. Four on the clock. The three ball. Ionescu can't get it to go. So it's Indiana now. Pass to Mitchell. Takes the three. Stewart grabs the miss.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Looked good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
To the middle. Good, and Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
The will, the desire. When Stewart is locked in offensively, there's little you can do to stop her.
Back to Johnson. Pass to Boston.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now here's Johnson. No good with the triple. Here's Lainey Hamilton. And here's Ionescu. Johnson defending. To the left side wing. Now Lainey Hamilton. No good on the triple. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for three. They grab their own miss. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Hines Allen. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Indiana again missing.
You know, she keeps jacking up those threes without much to show for it. She's going to lose the green light very early in this game if this keeps up.
They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. Now here's Mitchell. 12 points for her. Back to Cunningham. Three-pointer. That doesn't fall either. She's missed her first 2 shots of the night. Pass to Stewart. Ionescu outside. Stewart with the screen for three. Ionescu can't get it to go. The Fever trailing. Johnson inside, covered by Ionescu. Lets it go from the wing. Shot's good by Johnson. Here's Lainey Hamilton. Clock at 6. The three. No good there. And so the first quarter in the books. Liberty out in front, up by 4. And the second quarter is on the way when we return. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here. Guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, the ball movement from them in the first half, absolutely terrific.
Very timely passing from them, and that's fun to watch. Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
Boston up top. Stolen by Lainey Hamilton. Goes outside. The three. And Lainey Hamilton hits from deep. Indiana with the ball. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Hines Allen. Cunningham. Boston. Guarded by Jones. And foul called as she misses. All right, let me run a scenario for you. It's a tight game in the fourth quarter. Which player do you want on your side in the clutch?
Give me Kalia Copper. In the past, she's led the league in clutch scoring. She's fearless and can always create her own shot.
Yeah, Copper, great choice. They're kind of similar to her. I'd go with Enrique Ogunbowale. She's got the great shot creation and shot making, both elite. Enrique excels against tight coverage, and we know she's clutch.
So she gets them both. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter play. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Pass to Jones. It's hauled in by Boston.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
Johnson can't get it to go. New York leading. And here's Buckets. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Launches it. The Fever pull it in. Pass to Johnson. Outside Cunningham. Now here's Boston. Lainey Hamilton covering. Three-pointer, Hines Allen. Good, and it's Aaliyah Boston who picks up the assist.
Laser focus. Hines Allen was ready to fire the second she got the ball.
Now here's Buckets. She's covered by Cunningham. Buckets tried to come right back with the three of her own, but it's no good. Boston outside. And here's Breezy. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
New York calls timeout.
Oh, they're pretty disappointed, this coaching staff, and rightfully so. Just they're giving up a big run night now. Got to figure out a way to stop it.
Yeah, they haven't really looked good at all here lately. Something's got to change for them. Let's see what the coaching staff has up their sleeve.
So both teams making some changes here. Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. Ionescu outside. From the wing. Will not make it. She's failed to score in 6 of her 11 tries from the field. Boston sets a screen. And the Fever hit again from deep.
Providing spacing with her shooting. Cunningham down the three.
Ionescu outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the three right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Now here's Cunningham. Shoots over Buckets. Sabrina Ionescu with the rebound. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Over to the wing. Launches a three. Buckets, no good. And here's Indiana. They trail by 1. Pass to Johnson. Mitchell. Lets the three fly. And another three for Indiana.
Everyone knows that Kelsey Mitchell can score, so the question is, defensively, how do you slow her down? Well, tonight, they've really had no answers.
Now here's Jones. The tray. It's hauled in by Aaliyah Boston. Johnson, right side. Yes, great play by Aaliyah Boston to set it up.
Talk about falling asleep on defense. I don't know how you can give a shooter like her that much space from beyond the arc.
Buckets with it. She's covered by Cunningham. And again, it's the Liberty missing. Mitchell up top. 15 points in the game. That three off the mark. New York trailing here. Pass to Johannes. Back to Ionescu. Here's the three. New York, no good that time either. Johnson outside. Outside Cunningham. Beyond the arc. Does not score again, and that's her fourth miss against one mate. And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Buckets gets the bucket.
Good move to create a gap in the defense and get to the bucket for an easy two.
Now here's Johnson. 5 points in the game. Back to Cunningham. Let's go with a three. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, defensively, you have to run Cunningham off the catch and shoot. That is her specialty.
Pass to Johannes. Now Ionescu. Puts it up. And she can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now Hines Allen. Outside Cunningham. Boston sets a screen. From outside the arc. Sophie Cunningham missing again. This one for three. Buckets, no good.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, she seems determined to continue hoisting up these threes. But I think it's time to maybe take a step in.
Now here's Buckets. 5 points in the game.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
The Fever leading. Outside Cunningham. Indiana again missing. Jones outside. Picked by Jones. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Back to Jones. Pass to Buckets. From the arc. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings her up to 4 for 9.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
Johnson outside. Boston sets a screen. Misses the three. And it's New York's ball. Ionescu outside. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Her three-point shot has been real rough here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped her from attempting them, but it's time to give it a rest.
Now here's Boston. She's got 6. The three from Kelsey Mitchell. And the three ball is good.
This is the pure shooting ability of Mitchell at work. Allows her to score right off the pass.
Jones left side.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And it's good. Fought through the contact. Hit the shot. Still go to the line. Last year, the league debuted the reset timeout. What did you think of it, Brian?
Well, I loved it. I mean, you get to advance the ball late in games, but there's no huddle, no drawing up plays by the coaches.
Yeah, Brian, I think it's been a great addition. It keeps the game moving, keeps the energy level high during end-of-game situations. I mean, I think the NBA should adopt it. The 2021 MVP, Jonquel Jones, might be the most versatile player in the league. Her impact is felt all over the floor.
Mitchell outside. Up top, Harris. Left side, Boston. Shoots over Jones. And she can't bank that one in.
Didn't come away with points, but they'd be happy if every possession ended with that shot.
Pass to Ionescu. Here's Stewart. She's guarded by Billings. And Stewart gets it to go.
Well, you have to be aware of Stewart around the rim. She's just too good at attacking opponents' weak spots.
The Fever trailing. Boston outside. Harris. 5 to shoot. From past the arc, sinks the three-pointer.
Well, guards like Harris need to be able to stretch the floor. And there, she does.
Ionescu, left side. And the rebound goes to the Fever.
You know, she's disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all with her offense.
And you know she'll be happy to get this period over and done with and just start fresh.
Here's Boston. And there the Fever with another bucket.
That's a big make for Aaliyah Boston. It forces defenders out of the paint to meet her.
Now here's buckets. 11 points in the game. Right wing, Sabrina Ionescu from outside. He can't hit that time. And a pretty tight contested game here as we end the first half. Fever ahead by 3. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And it's been a back-and-forth game with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter getting started here. It's been an absolute clinic out there by Kelsey Mitchell.
And I wonder how long she can continue to shoot the three ball as well as she has up to this point. She's been quite simply lights out.
Yeah, exactly. And this is something we both know, that sometimes you have those nights where the bucket looks as wide as the Grand Canyon, and it really might be one of those nights for her.
Here's Ionescu. Pass to buckets. Fires the 3. Good. And Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
Oh, I think she owes the three-pointer dinner. It's been her best friend today, no question.
Well, it has been today anyway. I mean, look, most of her points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Now here's Hull. Wyatt so far offensively searching for her first points of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Mitchell. There's the 3. Rebounded by Jonquel Jones. Pass to Phoebish. Banked in off the glass.
How's that for a move? Her crossover is a thing of beauty.
And it's the Fever ball. Mitchell outside. That'll fall for her 7th bucket, 7 of 15 this game.
Just a strong finish through contact. Kelsey Mitchell refusing to be out-muscled. I love to see that kind of physicality from her.
Now here is Ionescu. 15 points in the game. Phoebish. Stewart. She's guarded by Billings. Takes it from 10. Rebounded by the Fever. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Mitchell, shots good.
Coach has to be furious. Obviously, a defensive lapse there. She is automatic from deep. If you leave her wide open, big mistake.
Now here is Ionescu. Pass to Phoebish. Right side, Stewart. Shoots over Billings. And that one's good, Stewart. The Fever with the lead. Harris with it. Now Mitchell. And she banks in the layup.
Sees the opening and does not hesitate. Mitchell challenging this defense.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
That is some dime dropping, exquisite assist.
So it's Indiana now. Here's Harris. Jacks up a three. Shot by Mitchell, no good. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to buckets. And she keep it going. It's hauled in by Boston. Now Harris, covered by Ionescu. And here's Hull. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Boston, guarded by Jones. Shoots from 12. Count that one.
How about the poise from Boston, making sure she got a quality shot despite the late shot clock.
Here's Ionescu. Again, the Liberty, good for 2. Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. And you look at Ionescu, what a contribution.
She's been killing it from deep. They've got to be up in her jersey at all times. Give her an inch, and guess what? She's going to drop in another 3.
Here's Mitchell. She's got 25. Pass to Harris. Lets it go from deep. Rebound New York.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the 3 when she's left all alone.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. It's hauled in by Boston. And it's the Fever ball. Harris. Mitchell outside. And yep, it's good.
Superb work inside from Mitchell. She's so good at finding space to shoot from the interior.
Ionescu outside. Pass the buckets. For the lead. Down goes basket. 6 for her this game. She's taken 12 shots and made half of them. Indiana trailing. Now here's Harris. Now Hull. Mitchell outside. There's the triple. The shot, no good. Outside Stewart. Ionescu outside. Pass to buckets. Jones. And here's Stewart. She's covered by Mitchell. And that one's good. Stewart.
What a plus it is to get those looks in the paint.
Mitchell with it. She's got 27. From downtown. And Jones pulls it down.
You don't want to give them that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Now here's buckets. She's guarded closely. Winner Brianna Stewart. Hull with the rebound. Mitchell outside. Yes! And the foul!
Number 18.
That's on buckets.
Second person.
Showing that power isn't always about size. That's a tremendous play by
Kelsey
Mitchell.
One shot.
One shot.
And that one misses. New York in the lead. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. To the wing, right side. three-pointer. Rebounded by the Fever. Pass to Johnson. Indiana again missing.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Here's Lainey Hamilton. Sinks the triple.
I mean, the only explanation is someone must have gotten their signals crossed if he winds up that wide open in three-point range. And I'm sure that was not the plan.
Now here's Johnson. He has 5. From deep. And Jones pulls it down.
Some of the shots she's taken today have been absolute head scratchers. She's out there playing like it's a game of horse, and it's not.
Here's Stewart. She's got 10. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
I tell you, plays like that really show you why Stewart is regarded as one of the most lethal scorers in the league. She is tenacious.
Now Johnson. Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. Sabrina Ionescu really making a difference out there.
She continues to burn them with her scoring. The coaching staff is going to have to come up with a different defensive approach.
New York on D. They lead by 7. Mitchell outside. The 3 is up. And she's good on the 3 ball.
Not the tightest D right there. She'll punish you if she gets the chance. That three-point shot is her bread and butter.
Pass to Stewart. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. Hines Allen pulls it in.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
For a player that shoots it as well as she does, I'd say that is an easy look.
Count it. Good.
Well, just with fantastic touch around the rim. Hines Allen, you call her a finisher down low.
Now here is Stewart.
2 minutes.
Stewart with the screen. Fires from deep. The shot by Ionescu, no good. Indiana with the ball. Trailing by 2. For the lead. The shot by Cunningham, no good. Jones, covered by Hines Allen. Back to Ionescu. Pass to Lainey Hamilton. Here's Febish. 6 to shoot, and here's Stewart. The fadeaway, good for another basket. She's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
What a great sight to see. Stewart doesn't need much to get going, and once she does, she is so tough to guard.
Now here's Mitchell. 32 points in the game. Here's Ionescu. Pass to Stewart. Back to Ionescu. Releases. Here's Jones. No good with the layup. Now here's Mitchell. Hamilton covering. And Brianna Stewart with the block. Outside Cunningham. Screen by Hines Allen. A shot by Cunningham, no good. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Febish. And count the basket. She was fouled, and she's going to the line for one more. Both teams will make substitutions.
Leonie Febish, shooting 1.
The Fever trailing. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
And here is Johnson. She has 5. The shot misses.
Bodied her up and made her alter the trajectory of the shot that time.
Definitely. Some very sound defense played on that trip down.
The third quarter comes to a close. Liberty out in front, leading by 7. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for the fourth quarter.
It's the fourth quarter.
Hello, and thanks for joining us again. The fourth quarter of play should begin in moments. Indiana with the ball. Outside Cunningham. Pass to Breezy. Now here's Hines Allen. Wayne Hamilton covering. Now here's Johnson. Screen by Hines Allen. Shot clock at 6. Johnson can't get it to go.
You know, you watch her and you see her mechanics are totally out of whack right now. She's lost all feel for her shot.
Yeah, and it's not hard to tell. You know, just look at her numbers right now. Nothing is going down for her.
And Sue gets it to go.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
Pass to Breezy. Back to Johnson. For 3. The rebound by Sue.
Personally, I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. She makes you pay on those nearly every time.
That one falls, and a nice feed from Lainey Hamilton.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Pass to Cunningham. Here's Boston. Shoots a 3. Indiana again missing. Lainey Hamilton with it, working on Boston. Out to the wing. Now here's Buckets. Stolen by Breezy. Hines Allen with it. Now guarded by Ionescu. Boston with the bucket.
No stopping Aaliyah Boston. Too much strength.
New York leading. Ionescu outside. Pass to Johannes. And here's Buckets. And that one good.
And their shooting percentage continues to climb in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been in total sync since the break. Good team basketball, and it's resulted in high-quality shots.
Very good adjustments at the half.
Now here's Breezy. The three-pointer off the mark. Now here is Ionescu. He's guarded by Boston. Here's Lainey Hamilton. Hines Allen with the block.
Not in her house. Hines Allen engaged defensively.
Breezy with it. Johnson outside. Breezy. Boston outside. Off target from outside. Ionescu has it. He's against Johnson. And so it looks like Liberty will retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
Out to the right wing. Now here's Buckets. Defense is right there. Clock is at 3. New York, no good that time either. Inside, Hines Allen. Nice pass, led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Yeah, we've seen Maisha Hines Allen hit threes, but she's had her best mixing it up inside.
Pass to Ionescu. Sue, she's guarded by Boston. Back to Ionescu. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I'll bet her percentage is pretty high from that range.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
And it's Boston missing. Now Zhu. Castellini Hamilton. Buckets. Fades and shoots. And she tries off the glass, but it's no good. Down low. That's tipped. Here's Phoebish. Here's Ionescu. She's covered by Mitchell. Here's Phoebish. Sue. Pass to Buckets. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
With the size advantage as big as it was right there, that's exactly what she should do in that situation. Take it strong to the middle.
Now here's Johnson. Mitchell outside. Indiana again missing.
The defense has to be real thrilled to see her keep shooting those threes. She has been brutal this half.
Lainey Hamilton, that one's good. And here's Indiana. 17-point game. Back to Mitchell. From outside the arc. Gets it to go from downtown.
I like the decision there by Cunningham.
To the inside. Here's Buckets. Good. And Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
Well, she's been reliable again today. They need her points, and she's providing them.
Outside Cunningham. Pass to Boston. Now here's Mitchell. Back to Boston. Expanding her range. And another three for Indiana.
Well, this is the thing about Aaliyah Boston. She can beat you back to the basket, and she can beat you facing up as well.
New York calls timeout. And the Liberty with possession here. 17 points was their biggest margin. Ionescu up top. From the arc. It's good from long range.
Can't give Ionescu any airspace from downtown. If you do, she'll torch you from there.
And here's Harris. Pass to Mitchell. The three. And Jones pulls it down. And the Liberty with possession here. 16-point lead. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. The Fever pull it in.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Now here's Harris. Hull covered by Buckets. Three from Kelsey Mitchell. And it's Brianna Stewart with the rebound. Here's New York now. Pass to Ionescu. Screen by Stewart for three. Another miss by Sabrina Ionescu. Now here's Mitchell. Hull with the ball. Now Mitchell. Pass to Boston. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
Well, she's a modern point guard. Mitchell has range, a great shot, handles, and of course, the ability to drop dimes.
Now here's Buckets. Ionescu up top. Cans it from downtown.
And they're getting that lead way up there right now. It should be easy for them the rest of the way.
Yeah, and at this late stage of a game, a lead like that has a team feeling awfully good.
And the other one bad.
Here's Billings. Boston outside. Jonquel Jones with the block. Here's buckets. Pass to Ionescu. Jones. Aaliyah Boston with some nice defense there. And here's Cole. Outside Billings. Here's Hull. Mitchell up top. Shoots over buckets. Mitchell, shot's good.
It's been an extremely efficient, productive game for her, but really, she can't do it all herself.
Ionescu outside. Pass to Jones. Back to Ionescu. Stewart. And again, it's New York with a three.
I'd say that's it, guys. They're not coming back from this one.
Nope. Any chance of that happening has long since passed.
And we're still here.
Now here's Harris. Now here's Mitchell. Boston sets a screen. Basket made. That gives her 7 field goals and 13 tries.
Nice work by Mitchell passing out of the pick and roll. She was looking for a shot, but it wasn't there. So she willingly moves the rock.
Ionescu, that's good.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to the spurt that they're having.
And why put on the brakes now, Tim? I say just keep on firing.
Man, Brian, you want to run up the score?
And here's Kelsey Mitchell for 3. And Jones pulls it down. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they never found.
The energy here was just tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. Once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm, the flow of the game. What a treat.
And that'll wrap it up